Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to the Kitchen of Jack. Thanks for joining me today. This is actually going to be more of a video for me to refer to because if you've watched it, or if you're watching this for the first time, but if you've watched my videos for a while, you've probably seen this particular recipe. But every time I show a different salad for another purpose other than a salad dressing recipe, people always want to know, what salad dressing, what salad dressing? And true to form, if you've watched for a while, you know I'm kind of boring with my food. I don't like need a different salad dressing every time I make a salad. Pretty much, I kind of rotate on 4 or 5, but I really rely on one more than anything else. And a couple of Alyssa at Raw Food Romances. She's got some really good dressings that I like. But I don't use a lot of her dressings. I've got a book of dressings, dips, sauces, all that kind of stuff. I've probably only made about 5% because I just find something and I like it. But anyhow, I thought I would bring you along here. Now, I've got dates in there. And I'll tell you about the dates. I generally would use 5 medjool dates, or I double that up because the little daglet dates are small. They're about half the size of a medjool, so I end up using the daglet dates just because it's cheaper. It's cheaper. When I have good dates, I use them other ways. So I've got 10 dates in there. Got a couple of cloves of garlic already done, and then I will show you my next method to my madness. Now, when I put apple cider vinegar in, I'm always like, people are always like, well, how much, and you know, those type things. They want measurements. I just do mine straight out of here, and I'll usually put about 5 or 6 capfuls of apple cider vinegar. So I don't know how big the cap is, if it would be close to a teaspoon, a little less than a teaspoon. But I just put, and like I say, I just kind of stumbled across this, but I put about 5 or 6 in there. Gives it a good little twang, plus that apple cider vinegar is so good for your gut. Then I got a little bit of tahini here. Now tahini, I don't need a lot of it in here. In fact, the serving size is 2 tablespoons, but I generally will get 1 tablespoon. And this isn't even a proper tablespoon. It's not a measuring spoon, but close enough. And what I will do in just a minute is, well, I'm not going to wipe off my spoon with my finger right here while doing a video, but next, pardon, I made a little bit of a mess there. Had my mustard upside down. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of Creole mustard. You can use any mustard. You can use Dijon mustard. I tend to use the Creole or spicy mustard because it has, for some odd reason, has less sodium in it. So I'm just going to put about a tablespoon of the mustard in there. Then next, going to put a little smoked paprika. I made a mess with that mustard. I figured I wouldn't edit it. Might as well see the madness. And then, like I'm always telling you, I take my water, got a little bit of water here, and I go little by little. After you do it for a while, you kind of know how much you can initially put in there, but I don't go too far. And then I blend it up and check it out. All right, let's see what we got on that first one. Now this is always, I can always tell, it's going to be a little too thick to use as a dressing. It's very much too thick to use as a dressing. But once again, err on the side of caution, because if you put too much in there, it tends to ruin it. I've done it before, and I'm not going to throw it away. If I get it too watery, I will eat it, but it's not how I prefer it. And I just keep doing it like that. Then I go back in the second time and add a little bit more in. And I'll tell you the truth, I don't make it the same every time. Sometimes, well, it depends on the size of my salad, how much water I put in. If it's a huge, huge salad, if it's a really big salad, And I don't want to bump up the, I don't want to add more fat to it with the tahini, or I don't want to add more dates to it. I'll just make the dressing a little bit thinner. But like I say, I will kind of judge the thickness depending on the size of the salad I'm going to use, because I don't like a dry salad. I don't like to have, you use just a little bit of dressing and then at the end of the salad it's all dry. But anyhow, that's my go-to. It's a simple one, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I could eat this 4 times this week. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you here throughout the week. Peace.